Well, it's Thursday, the 30th of November, and I'd like to say to my oldest little brother, happy birthday, Peckerhead. Even though we have our differences, Mark, I still love you. You're my little brother. I don't care how big you are, you always be my little brother. And if you don't like that, too bad. Now that that's done with, you know, I've been watching everything going on in this world as much as I can. I've been watching the way our education system is going, and I've been reviewing that with things that happened in history vis-a-vis what happened right after the socialists killed the bourgeoisie. The bourgeoisie, what they call the bourgeoisie, A.K.A. was just the czars and their family, and anyone who had any money or power, they killed them. And they called it a revolution, but it was basically them getting into power by killing. Which is funny because communism was started by a bunch of killing. Communism is still killing a shit ton of individuals every day, and yet no one says a fucking thing about it. But I was also looking into how the education system was before World War One for Germany, after World War One, before World War Two, after World War Two for Germany, under fucking Hitler, how the education was, under the Tsar the education was, and I gotta say, under the Tsar the education was pretty fucking decent for the time. It was right up there. But under Hitler, well, it went to the shitter. Everything they were taught was propaganda. Now, contrast that with today's education system. Okay, well, everything that's pretty much being taught in our education system now is propaganda for the LGBTQ alphabet fucking mafia, the libtards, the fucking Democrats, and any snowflake who gets fucking triggered if someone looks at them wrong. When I grew up, yeah, it was a different time. But men were men. Boys were taught to be men by men. No one coddled us. No one fucking said we were special. No one gave us a fucking participation or trophy. No, if you wanted a trophy, you had to come in first, second, or third. Anything else was fucking just not gonna cut it. So what'd that mean? It meant we had to develop a thick skin. We had to fucking bust our ass to try for shit. We had to fucking do what we had to do. We didn't just make the team because we showed the fuck up. No, we practiced our ass off. We busted our ass. We trained our asses off to make the fucking team year long. When I played football, I was skinny, small, fucking small as fuck for my age. I was always the shortest kid in class. But you know what? I played ball. Why? Because I had heart and I never took a day off of training. Never. I don't give a fuck if it was the day before a fucking national championship game. I didn't fucking take a day off. I fucking trained my ass off. I watched videos. I fucking went to camps. I did whatever the fuck I had to do to get better at the sport because I loved it. Same thing for boxing. I mean, I never went to no boxing camp, but I fucking did junior golden gloves. 3 weight classes higher. Why? Because I had power that was deceptive. I still have that power. But the thing is, and the point is that we fucking had to bust our ass to make a team. No one fucking handed us shit. No one said, "Oh yeah, you're good enough. Come on, you're good enough as you are. Come on, you'll get better as we train." No, you had to be expected. Hell, you were fucking expected. You didn't have to be. You were fucking expected to at least be able to run simple fucking routes playing football. First time I ever tried out, I was a kid. And I don't mean like a teenage kid. No, I mean a fucking kid. I was like fucking 4, 5 years old. Playing Pop Warner, Pop Warner fucking football, man. They would graduated up to Pee Wee football and then fucking, I pretty much played fucking ball my whole fucking school career. With the exception of 2 years, that was it. I played ball, I boxed, that was what I did. But we had to bust our ass. And we were expected to still get good grades in school no matter what. Our parents, our mother, our father, our mother, our stepfather, it didn't fucking matter. They expected us that, well, yes, we were boxing, we were playing football, we were playing baseball, we were playing fucking basketball, hockey, ice skating, what the fuck ever your sport was. But while we played that, they expected us to keep our grades up, do our chores, maybe work if you were of age and you had to, like me. I mean, fuck. Nowadays, a kid is born and immediately mommy and daddy and everybody around him, oh, you're so special. You can do anything. You're so special. Man, listen, when I told my stepfather I want to go in the military, he said you'll never fucking make it through boot camp. He told me that every time he'd beat my ass, he'd tell me that. Well, you know what, motherfucker? That added fuel to the fire that was in me to say fuck you and prove him wrong. And I did. Ooh, I did. I had fun doing it. It was a great way to fucking say fuck you to him. You know what I mean? Our kids being told that they're special only all the time only hurts them because it sets them up to think that the world revolves around them and their feelings and everything else. You want to make your child a well-rounded individual for society? I got an idea. It's a simple one. You ready for this? Stop telling him it's fucking he's special or she's special. Stop telling him that the world revolves around them. Stop telling them that, you know what? One fucking person hurt your feelings and that's a microaggression. That's aggression. That's violence. Motherfucker, violence ain't done with words. Violence is done with your mitts. That's what violence is done with. Your mitts, a gun, a knife, a baseball bat, a claw hammer, 2x4, lead pipe, metal pipe, it don't fucking matter. It's an object of violence. It's an object in your mitts, in your feet that violence gets done with. Vocalizations, words that come out of your mouth hole, that's not violence. That's freedom of speech. Now, if you incite someone to violence, that's a crime. But just saying, hey, fuck you, I don't like you, you're a piece of shit, you're a scumbag, you're whatever, that's not fucking violence. When Hitler was coming up through the ranks of the Nazi Party, he got a cult-like following of the brown shirts. What did they do, you ask, for Hitler? Well, it's simple. They went around to colleges, preschool, high school, junior high, elementary, and shut everything down if they didn't agree with it. If it didn't line up with their point of view, they would shut everything down by riots, fights, threats, intimidation, everything we see BLM, Antifa, and all these other libtards doing today, the brown shirts for the Democrat Party, the brown shirts were doing for the fucking Nazi Party back in the day. They were doing the exact same fucking thing that the fucking Antifa, scumbag, libtard, motherfucking BLM people are doing today. They were doing the same thing for Hitler back in the day. So let's work this out logically here. If the Democrat Party has people doing the exact same thing that Hitler's party had people doing, and Hitler's party was the Nazi party, they were fascists, then it kind of stands to reason logically that the people that are employing the same tactics are communists. They have communist leanings at the very least. They are fascists because they're trying to control everything that people think or say. Yes. And they're using threats of violence against them or their family members to get them to kowtow in line. That means they're also terrorists, which, by the way, they were terrorists back then, too. Huh. These threats of violence to get what they want for political gain. That's pretty much the definition of a terrorist. I mean, there's a little more to it, but not fucking much more. They hit on damn near every fucking, and for them, yeah, it is like a religion. So they hit on every fucking one of the requirements to become to be labeled a terrorist. But yet, they've never been labeled a terrorist. People standing up for their fucking kids and their rights, parents who go to PTA meetings to voice their concerns, they've been branded as terrorists, but not the actual terrorists. Sounds like they're trying to dehumanize and criminalize any speech that they don't agree with. Now, that to me sounds a lot like what happened in Russia at the rise, at the start, all the way up to the rise, all the way up to the decline of communism. That sounds a lot like what's going on in North Korea, communism. That sounds a lot like what was going on in Cuba. As far as I know, it still is going on in Cuba. Communism. That sounds a lot like what was going on in, well, yeah, what was going on because they're starting to change things in Venezuela. Communism. Gee. Everywhere. Hell, even in Vietnam, communism, by the way, it was the same, but Vietnam is changing. It's becoming more capitalistic than communistic, which I'm glad to see because Vietnam is a beautiful country. But communism's never worked. I mean, it's worked in the form of it's going to push propaganda down your throat and kill millions and billions of people. And it works if you got money and you got power, it works for you because you get more of each. But for the normal, everyday motherfucker on the street, the guy working 9 to 5 job, making like a minimum wage, it don't work for shit. For doctors, it don't work for shit. I mean, it's been proven throughout history. So what the fuck are we doing with commies in this goddamn country? When I grew up, it was simple. Punch a commie for mommy. Kill a commie to love your country. It was simple. Better dead than red. And I didn't grow up that fucking long ago. I grew up in the 80s. That's not that long ago. I was born in 74. So you do the math. I'm 49 years old. I grew up in the 80s, was around for the 90s, and all the way up through till today. And I'm still fucking here. I'm a Gen X. We were raised in kind of a fellow way, but you know what? It made us tough. It made us resilient. It gave us good immune systems, and we had a lot of fun. We got hurt at times, but fuck, man, wounds healed, scars, cheeks, big scars. Fuck, man, the fact that you could do something no one else could do, that's glory, man. That lasts forever. I mean, shit, I got friends of mine to this day I talk to, and man, we're fucking. He'll be like, hey, remember when we were fucking riding down that hill that had all those potholes in it? You fucking decided you were gonna not use your fucking hands and just navigate the bike with your fucking knees. How the fuck did you did that, man? Because you were going, you made it almost all the way down, and a fucking really big log was in the road, and you fucking ate shit. And yeah, I ate shit. I fucking went ass over tea kettle, rolled, fucking scraped head to toe, got up, laughed my ass off about it because the adrenaline rush. And to this day, I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. And we laugh about it. All right. What do kids have today that they can laugh about? Oh, I'll teach you as a Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a fucking video game. It ain't real. We used to go out with fucking BB guns, slingshots, bow arrows, play Cowboys and Indians, play fucking G.I. Joe, play fucking whatever. We'd leave the house in the morning, like around 9, 8, 9, yeah, about 9 o'clock. And we couldn't get back in the house again unless it was maybe to grab something to eat at lunchtime. But more often than not, yes, made a sandwich for you, a couple of sandwiches before you fucking left so that you could have some. And if someone didn't, you shared it with your friends. We drank from fucking creeks. We drank from hot garden hoses. We learned how to survive because we couldn't get back in the house until fucking sundown. Until if you lived in the city till the streetlights came on, yes, without riding your bikes, running, ramming, jamming, having fun and good time with your friends. Nowadays, fuck they got, man. Kids don't do that anymore. I hardly ever see kids riding their bikes anymore. Instead, they're at home playing on a video game system. And you wonder why we got kids that are 2, 3, 400 pounds. Well, gee, A, stop shoveling McDonald's and other worthless food down their gullet and tell them to get the fuck outside and go play with their friends. Tell them to go ride their bikes for a couple of hours. Tell them to go fucking running in the woods for a few hours. Whatever, man. Just give them the fuck out and get them exercising. And you know what? In the long run, they'll thank you for it. I did. Didn't like it at the time, but now looking back on it, I'm very glad that my fucking mom and my stepdad kept me the fuck out of the house as long as they did. Why? Because fuck. How else are you gonna make friends? Yeah, we fought each other. We'd wrestle with each other. We fought them. We fought each other. Hell, some of my best friends today, I beat them. I either got beat by and kept coming back until either I won or we became friends, or I beat that ass. But we fought, and now we're best friends. I mean, what the fuck is going on with kids and parents today? Both need to take a good fucking hard look in the goddamn mirror and say, you know what? We need to change. And we need to change now. And not to change to communism. No, 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 no. We need a change of how we do things. So, but yeah, that's it for now. I'll talk to everyone later.